This might be worth a read.
Let's have a look then.
It seems we must part ways for the time being.
What is it? I thought I told you to return on the morrow. Do you...
The Medusa from Agamemnon Ruins is nesting out to the west. Would that someone was willing to capture the fiend, so that I could study it.
I should very much like to rejoin you, Master.
That's not acting up today.
Fancy a gander? Fine wares or...
This is most convenient. Another destination we were bound for is not far from here.
Efficiency is not the only factor worthy of consideration.
Not much has changed since I was a girl.
Say for yourself.
What am I supposed to do?
Well then.
We must rest, though the sun is still up. Though our foes were familiar, our tactics were most novel. 'Twas an edifying journey, all in all.
I trust we've all inspected our equipment.
Come, we've much to be getting on with.
Ready to forge on?
Interested in my wares?
Something fun to do.
Go on, have a look. Many thanks.
Not buying? That's just as well. Better to be selective than wasteful.
Gold is a resource best spent judiciously.
The God's Way may well be finished by now. Shall we go and check in with Lord Ambrosius? If you would be so kind as to follow me, I shall take you to the one you seek.
You have our gratitude. Lead the way.
Materials, eh? I shan't deny, they have their uses.
The so-called Forbidden Magic Research Lab appears to have been constructed rather recently.
Indeed. And the researchers employed there are as tight-lipped as they...
We shall await you here, Master.
Oh, it is finished. The result is even more sublime than I'd hoped. I must deliver it to Lord Phaesus at once. Though, mayhap. Now, I cannot leave this in your hands. I may not be fleet of foot, but only I can do this. Wait, I've changed my mind. You take it. Deliver the blade to Lord Phaesus. You ought reach him in time.
Go now. Make haste for Moonglint Tower. There your journey will come to an end. One way or another.
We ought to deliver the letter to Sir Ernesto. We shall find him at the encampment on Agamemnon Volcanic Island. Methinks I know where to find the person you're looking for.
The guide is most welcome. Now we shan't lose our way.
Well, this simplifies matters. We've already got what's required here in our possession.
Driving me up the wall today.
Well met, sir. Fancy a gander?
Not much has changed since I was a girl.
Well met.
Over here, if you please.
Excels at attacking from the sky. Follow its movements carefully, lest it catch you unawares. 'Tis winged fire.
trying to make me lose my nerve?
I did my best to match your skill, Master.
I am attentive and loyal, and prefer to remain by your side. In battle, I shall follow your lead and prioritize support.
Over here, if you would.
Mayhap you will think this a trifle, but have you always pursued your current vocation over the course of your journey with the Earth?
Dare I say it? We trounced our foe well and true.
We mustn't allow ourselves to become complacent. Take each trial as it comes.
No sense weighing down my pack with rotten food. I'll dispose of it now, before the stink sets in.
Pray, follow me.
During my travels beyond the rift, I learned of a cave near here that you have yet to explore.
The fallen must be revived. I'm on my way. Resist if you can.
You're able to reshape.
No means of exploiting our enemy's weakness.
Over here, if you please. follow along at your own pace, Master. I shan't leave you behind.
I shall be proud to serve you, Arisen.
I should only hope I served to satisfaction.
Are you fit to travel? Then let's... This Oxguard was beset by assailants it could not shake. And this is the result.
Wrought by the hands of brigands, or the claws of monsters.
We must remain vigilant. Over here, if you would.
Pull back, and I will heal you with my magic. Wait a moment. Well fought, Arisen.
Let us not get ahead of ourselves. The battle is yours. A result to be proud of.
Unless I am mistaken, all we require is already in our possession.
Furthermore, ours is a party of women, by and large.
And yet no two of us are the same.
Lay down your arms.
How are we to fight with such worn-out gear?
Say this, Master. I shan't allow any further harm to come to you.
You little blighter.
Oi!
I've just recalled. I found a treasure chest near here during my travels beyond the rift. And I should go to its location.
You little blighter.
Lay down your arms. Pull your hands up.
I think not.
A flawless execution.
Let us try for the same result with our next attack. Battle is to be avoided, I take it, Arisen. Let us defer to the Arisen's judgment. Indeed, you are correct.
Keep on them, Arisen, and I'll strike them down.
We are at our best when we combine our strength.
How's this? You keep your life, and I take the rest.
Prepare yourself.
let you get away.
Here's hoping I can find myself some mark.
Turn out your pockets!
I'm taking the...
Where the archers' volleys. Their arrows can pierce us from beyond our line of sight. We must remain vigilant.
This isn't the way to our destination. But I presume you've a new one in mind. Lead on. There will be other opportunities to lead. For now, let us follow. We ought to deliver the letter to Sir Ernesto. We shall find him at the encampment on Agamemnon Volcanic Island. I believe I can guide you to the person in question.
The guide is most welcome. Now we shan't lose our way. To think it slept beneath the sea all this time! I should like to know its purpose. Where is it headed? I only pray it steers clear of settlements and causes no destruction. I will protect you. Well done! It seems we have enraged our foe. I cannot accept it from our by your leave. Any hope of victory, we must destroy every corner attack we can't prodigious size. How could we possibly face such a thing? Cyclops tusks are valuable materials. Shall we see if we can't break one off? And what could go back to us if we don't survive? You must leave us. I shall see it done. I'll collect. That. You needn't trouble yourself.
What is that? It cannot be!
Lord Phases,
'Tis not a foe to be faced by those hoping to see the morrow.
Mine's not the stone puppet, then. We move.
I'm simply to deliver him to the tower, eh? Suppose I ought to have expected a catch.
I know precisely when a curative is needed, Master. You'll never fall in battle so long as I'm around.
We should be able to move this boulder with our combined might. Shall we set it rolling?
Prepare yourself. Arisen. You have been doused in oil. Let us attack with the full sum of our strength. We must try to delay its course by any means. Understood.
Plenty of places our feet might find.
'Tis a pleasure to meet you.
an obstacle blocks our way. Perhaps we might remove it by force. I am ready to attack, Master. Might I be of assistance? Would be appreciated.
I'll pick that up. We might have need of it. Rattlers, Master! We were very thorough. Whatever secrets this place held ought to be ours now.
Leave the finding of equipment-enhancing materials to me, Master. I shall sniff them out and mark them on your map.
Just yonder looks to be a good spot for harvesting ingredients.
Shall we see if there's aught to be found while we're here?
This is most convenient. Another destination we were bound for is not far from here. Efficiency is not the only factor worthy of consideration.
This seems a decent spot for a campsite.
Tis a dangerous thing, traveling after dark. Mayhap we could pass the night here. Well, we've eaten our fill. What say we settle our stomachs with a few hours' sleep? Good sleep is the key to a good adventure. I couldn't venture to say how many times we've camped here now, only that it has come to be rather familiar. The Gigantus appears to have fallen. Let us hasten to Moonglint Tower. True enough. I learned of a forgotten rift stone in this area during my time beyond the rift. I can take you to it, if you like.
I? Beg pardon, sir, but...
Forgive me, dear. I forgot to tell you. I asked this good sir to look in on me.
Oh, not this again. How many times have I begged you not to bring strangers into our home?
I know, dear, but this one's a kindly sort. Brought me the wildflowers I needed to make it home when I threw out my back.
'Tis always one reason or another, isn't it? And has it e'er ended well for us? Not once. Mark my words, no one wanders this far out unless they are running from something.
This one's different, I promise you. You've heard tell of the Arisen, have you not? The hero who travels far and wide to track and fell the dragon.
Oh? So this stranger claims to be the Arisen? Believe what you will, but expect no hospitality from me. You may tend to our guest yourself.
You will have to forgive my wife. She has her reasons for being mistrusting, but you deserved a warmer welcome than that. Now let me fetch your reward.
Let me get that.
Oh! Fie! My back!
Ghost stuffer, when will you learn to be more gentle?
Oh, hold your tongue! All the gentleness in the world won't stop the hurt from coming on when 'twill. It's only gotten worse of late. There's naught for it but to make for the curative spring.
In your state, you'll ne'er reach it. And that's to say nothing of the monsters. They'll be on you in a moment if they see you limping along on your own. Oh, would that I could take you to the spring myself.
Don't even think on it, my dear. I'd not ask that of you.
But what are we to do? I fear...
solitary shard is good for little. We need...
Fear not. You'll have your reward. I just need to sit... You'd be willing to accompany you, see, my dear. What did I tell...
Don't be a fool, Gaustafa. You have barely spoken to this person. What if you are being deceived?
Come. Surely there are far more clever lies to tell if one's intent is to swindle.
So be it, then.
We'd best be along.
Pray see my husband safely to the encampment. I shall await...
It would seem we have what we need to hand. Yourself with that oil potato. I will protect you. One might confidently call that a resounding victory.
Overconfidence is an enemy in and of itself. Let us instead strive to better ourselves with every battle.
Could I trouble you to walk a wee bit slower?
Over here, if you please. here if you would.
Fall back, and I will heal you with my magic. Point right there. Impressive, Master.
We can ill afford to go over. Our foe is not yet done. Outstanding. Over here, if you please.
Now seems a fine time to sort through your belongings, Master.
Now, what might that be?
We ought to take a closer look.
This way, Master.
Come to think of it, was there not another task we were to see to somewhere nearby?
Efficiency is not the only factor worthy of consideration.
Over here, if you would.
Be ready. Our foes are armed.
You have my protection.
We achieved remarkable synchronicity.
Let us aim for greater precision with our next attempt.
Would you mind coming over here?
A common reward. Frustratingly so.
We cannot expect gleaming treasures round every corner.
It is frightfully
result of volcanic activity, I expect.
Remain focused. A clouded mind shall serve you poorly in an ambush.
I sleep on my words,
Living hard. Dreams are free,
Fancy a gander? Over here, if you please.
I've weapons to sell. Truth be told, I'm of half a mind to pack up and... Leave. What with the volcano growing?
Always a pleasure.
This way, Master. Here we are.
That's like to make me sick, it is. Still, there's not a swig of newt lick I can't fix, I always say. Bollocks, I'm all out.
Boy there, come at a fine time, you have. Care for a rotten egg? 'Twas soft boiled right here in the hot spring. 'Tis mostly sand, won't kill you, nor.
Huh.
Bought me some newt liquor, have ye? Many thanks, Cos. Don't mind if I do.
There's naught finer than a gulp of newt liquor. After a hot bath, 'tis bliss. But I'll need me a nibble to go with my glug. Down the hatch. Aye, this is a treat. Suppose you deserve aught for your trouble. Here you are, cuz. A soft-boiled egg, specially prepared. Well now, have you come for a dip in the hot spring? Or mayhap to speak with me? Is that right? Suppose I can indulge you a moment, so long as I've a drink in hand. Consarn it. This bottle.
At last, I've ne'er seen a more welcome sight. The spring here has been visited since time prevailed for its curative properties. I only hope 'twill be able to ease the ache in my back. I'll go have my soak now, if 'tis all the same to you. Can't have Cleona fretting over how long I've been gone. Ooh.
'Twould seem I owe you a debt of gratitude. And an apology. True to your word, you have seen my husband safely to the spring. I was so afeared for his well-being, I couldn't bring myself to sit at home, waiting, wondering. My husband and I are met with persecution everywhere we turn, you see. More than one village we thought to call home has driven us away. That is why we live in so far-flung a place. Gaustaffer can bear the judgment well enough, but I cannot. You, at least, have proven deserving of our trust. My husband was right about you. You are a kind soul, indeed. I shall not soon forget this good turn you've done my husband and I. You are welcome to visit us again, if your travels should I would fain lend you my skills as magic archer maester. And I'm certain my husband would be only too glad to take up his blacksmith's hammer for your sake.
Sir Cleona was the magic archer maester all along.
Short though our acquaintance may be, your kindness and sincerity have earned my respect. And so, to aid you in your duty, I would grant you this technique, my most guarded secret as maester of my art. Do let me know if you have need of my skills.
Greetings. Its healing waters draw upon the volcanoes, and that always a pleasure.
Fancy a look at my wares?
The waters of the hot spring have left us fighting fit. Now we can resume our journey with renewed vigor.
Understood.
Well now, have you come for a dip in the hot spring? Or mayhap to speak with me? Is that right? Suppose I can indulge you a moment. Consarn it. This bottle's empty.